Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa Dhammang Saranang Gacchami Sanghang Saranang Gacchami Bhagava Arahang Samma Sambuddhassa
Bhagavato Savaka Sangho Nyaya Patipanno Sappatevata Sappapatteyanubhyavan
相信是无言而闭塞身有
Buddha Yogi Anya Haramita Nam mô Ba Gia Hội Đường Bồ Tát.
야, 다들이 초조 넘버 텐제 상원로야 쉬어야 나르테 나도 상원로
So, to all my Dharma friends gathered here, we know that the teaching of the Buddha is unique in that it teaches the dependent origination. Pratitya Samutpada is a unique teaching of the Buddha. And so, when you combine it with the mere sense of reaching, that of nirvana, then you tread the path of Shravakas and Pratyeka Buddhas, whereas when you combine this understanding of the reality of dependent origination with bodhicitta, it leads to full enlightenment of Buddhahood. So in the Nalanda tradition, masters like Nagarjuna and so forth have shown that we should understand the teaching of the Buddha through reason and not merely confine ourselves to faith alone. And so I myself was born in the northeastern part of Tibet, but I moved to central Tibet and then pursued the study of the Dharma under my tutors, and through my studies and then using my own intelligence and using reason, I found how profound the teaching of the Buddha is. And in my daily practice, I do the cultivation of bodhicitta and view of emptiness. And through these, I can say that how profound and vast the teaching of the Buddha is, and how practical the teaching of the Buddha is in terms of making internal developments within myself. And so, as it is said in the Heart Sutra, that yatha gati gati paragati parasamgati bodhi soha, what we expect and hope to or aspire to reach is that of the complete Buddhahood through the paths of accumulation, preparation, seeing, and meditation. And so, in order to not only should we confine ourselves to saying prayers like Buddham Shranam Gacchami, but Buddha's teaching is established by Master Nagarjuna. We must understand the teaching through the reason and logic. And so I can say that I have quite a good experience of the view of emptiness as well as bodhicitta. These have great impact on my mind. They move me so much. Therefore I hope to, I can say that I have attained the path of accumulation, the first path within the five-tiered path to culminating in Buddhahood. And then I hope to reach reach the path of preparation, the second stage, and then travel from there onwards to reach Buddhahood finally. And so the teaching of the Buddha, from my own experience, I can say that it's very practical. And when we integrate the teaching within our mind, we can see its impact, and we can see the results within ourselves. And so if you do integrate the teaching within your mind, you'll be able to see the possibility of attaining these paths and the grounds, and then finally becoming a Buddha. And so in a nutshell, I can say that the teaching of the Buddha is vast and profound.
Tā ngā rā shā nā, shimdē dēki xian rā kē lōng.
So I myself, I am a follower of the Buddha, and not just a follower, I have studied the profound and the vast teachings of the Buddha, not only confining to these studies of the teaching, but also I have meditated on them. So I have become such a person who has studied the profound and vast teachings as well as meditated upon the teaching of the Buddha, and having some experience of the profound and the vast experiences and practices. And so being such a person, I'm now here at this very sacred place where the Buddha attained enlightenment. And so I feel very fortunate to be here at this time, being such a person. And all of us, of course, do not want suffering, but we want happiness. However, there are very few who actually practice the path to happiness as such. And so the Buddha himself has said, we must keep this in mind, that Buddha himself has said, sages do not wash away the sins of beings, nor do they remove the suffering of beings with their hands. They do not wash away the sins of sentient beings with water, nor do they remove the suffering with their hands, nor do they transpose or shift their own realization into others, but only by teaching the truth, the Buddhas lead us to liberation. And so, and also the Buddha has said that you are your own master. And so from my own experience, I can see how we can get rid of the causes of suffering, such as the negative emotions, by applying the teaching within myself. And so I feel the great impact of the Dharma through my meditation on the teaching. And so because of that, if you also follow the teaching of the Buddha sincerely, not just leaving it in words, but practice the teaching in meditation, you'll also be able to see its impact, that it can bring about peace of mind within, and you will be able to subdue the negative emotions that are within ourselves. And then through that, you can see how it is possible for us to reach the final goal of enlightenment, Buddhahood, by treading the path of accumulation, path of preparation, seeing, and meditation. So this is what I wish to share with you, and that we should integrate the teaching of the Buddha within ourselves.